Good evening, everyone. Facebook Live watchers, thank you for joining us. There we go, the audience is building. How's everyone doing tonight? Lots of likes coming on the stream already, which is great. Thank you, everyone who's tuning in. So, lots of information on tonight, and we've not had a catch up in a wee while. That's Saturday was the last time that we were on live. So there's been a lot going on since then. Teddies are sold out on for Winston, and pumpkin teddies are sold out, and Christmas tree decorations are sold out, and we're just about sold out of calendars as well. So very busy weekend. Thank you everyone for your support. Mum's having a wee bite of hay here while she's listening to me yap on. So I believe Farmer Fee has put a poll on for this little girl's name. I'm going to double check that just to see on my phone, because we're on Farmer Pete's phone tonight, because you'll know that my phone's horrendous for signal. Let me just double check. So you'll have noticed that first thing off, you'll have noticed that I've put a YouTube channel link in the description. So that's still Scone Farm Fun official YouTube channel, and we're uploading all of our streams, our previous streams, onto there from around when Pumpkin was born. They're not all on there yet, but we're in the process of doing it, so you can go along at any point and watch all the streams that we've done previously, or if you like catching up, or if you need a little reminder, you can jump on there and watch what we've been up to. Let me double check this. So yeah, the YouTube's is quite exciting. I'm looking forward to getting that going, and I just need to figure out how we can live stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. So that is the plan. So if you could go and subscribe to our YouTube channel, it'd be great. It's in the early stages yet, but you'll see loads of info on there, all of our streams, and hopefully do another few exclusive videos for YouTube as well. We just got a huge amount of stars in there, which is amazing. Thank you so much. So in the last stream on Saturday, we had lots of viewers on, and we got lots of stars, and with everything that I was saying and yapping on, I forgot to say thank you for the stars. So if you sent stars on Saturday, thank you so much. Very appreciated, and you were not, definitely were not forgotten. It's just my tiny little brain cannot process everything. So Mum's having a right munch here, isn't she? She's starving. So there's 1,000 people on the stream just now. 1,000 people on, Pete. Watching.
I heard him mention the size of his brain. It's the size of a pea. Just see
a gnat.
The top of my fingernail.
The size of a gnat. So
has she been sucking? Have you?
She's not been sucking yet. But first update of the night. We're going for Mum and Baby. Farmer Pete's right next to me.
She continues to flabbergast us.
She does. There's a surprise every day, really, isn't there?
I mean, usually we struggle to keep the healthy ones alive, but this one, it's just a
miracle.
A total miracle. Did I hear you say you put the poll on?
I think the poll. Can you hold that a second while I check?
I can do that. Yeah, I haven't heard what the names are.
Yes. Farmer Fee has it on. So the names are...
There we are.
Miracle, Pixel, Faith, Pixie and Luna. So you can go on to the Dalscon Farm Fun page and find that post. It's the one underneath our stream, and you can vote. So you hit the reaction. Don't comment on it, folks. Hit the reaction on it. So you just... where the like button is, there's nearly 1,000 reactions on it already, so hit the like button, hold it down, and then just choose your reaction for it. It's the easiest way to do it, and it works really well. So let me give you a quick poll on who's winning.
What do you think? Guess in the comments. Who is in the lead?
Miracle.
You're supposed to guess.
Miracle's in sorry.
This man spoiled it.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Again, brain the size of a pea. It's tight though, very tight. So will I read out the figures here?
Yeah, well, Yes, because if I say guess, you'll just spoil it. Anyway. Right, go for it.
So for Miracle, we have 348 likes. For Pixel, we have 239.
Ooh.
For Pixie, we have 133. For Luna, which we had a lot of likes for, or a lot of suggestions, we had 69. And for Faith, we have 41. So Faith's kind of fallen by the wayside.
There you are. So get on there and get your favourite name in. I know I naturally called her Little Miracle this morning, so
well, I think
that's maybe where my vote's going, but
I think it's
not all about
because
me.
We had when we first put the stream up, like we said it's a Little Miracle, and I think it's just stuck, isn't it?
I think it has.
But saying that, my suggestion was Pixel, so don't forget about me, folks, as well.
Right, I better get her this bottle.
So the update on Baby with no name but soon to have a name. I think 24 hours the poll runs for. First time that we've ever seen her go in naturally with Mum and Sook. So she is actively sooking from Mum now, which is fantastic. But caveat to that, Mum has very, very, very little milk. So yeah, it's good and bad. Great news that Baby's able to get in and get a sook, and even better news that Mum's willing to do it. Bad news is Mum hasn't got much milk, so she's having to be supplemented at the minute.
And also we're going to still have to get up during the night.
And also we have to get up during... Well,
that's the other bad...
I have to get up during the night. I think we should rephrase that. So we're having to supplement feed her with a little bottle, so she gets half Mum's milk and half a bottle, so we get as much milk off Mum as we can, but to be honest there's very little there, and she does her best, bless her, sooking off Mum. She wants to, and Mum wants her to, but
it may come.
We're hoping it's going to come. We're hoping the milk's just going to start appearing on her, but I have my reservations at the minute about that.
She's still got her little teddy here.
Yeah, she's still got her teddy. So this is the teddy. We've brought her up into the polytunnel so that...
Farm Fun one.
Yeah. We've brought her up into the polytunnel so that we can give her some bedding and get her some hay, and also so that we've got some signal, because the workshop has no signal. So Mum's quite happy because she's getting a nice buffet here. Ad lib, all you can eat. And how much did she take? Oh, she took quite a bit.
She did, yeah. So
she's getting better as well with the volumes of milk that she's able to take. So that helps us out because it lasts a wee bit longer. She's normally getting fed about every 2 to 3 hours, really. She's getting little nibbles here and there, and then also, of course, what she's getting from Mum. So total role reversal, where Mum didn't want her whatsoever, left her when she was born. The motherly instinct is now coming, and she's quite happy with her. In fact, she really quite likes her. If we do pick her up out of the trailer to give her a sook or off the bottle, Mum's looking for her. She got her paws up on the trailer, so you can actually see how fat her belly goes. So that goes really thin when she's not had much, but she likes a good feed. She loves her food.
In fact, it may be as tiny as somebody's brain.
Yeah, stomach the size of Farmer Ben's brain.
So once she's finished feeding, that's her. She just, when she stops sooking, that's her. There's no point trying to force feed her anymore, and she's full. It would have adverse effects if we tried to force feed her anymore. So but she has taken. That's a good. That must be at 60 mils she's taken tonight. So
that's up from she was.
She's only on like 25, isn't she?
Yeah, she was really quite. She couldn't take much at all in the beginning, which is always a bit of a worry because you don't want her to get hungry.
And Mum's really taken to her, which is great.
She's kind of turned around even more since Mum's taken to her, hasn't she? She's doing a lot better.
When we put her in the trailer at the start, Mum just lay underneath where Farmer Ben's standing just now, just lay there and wouldn't get up, just looking at her. And then she gradually progressed to looking at her, and then you come in and she'd be standing up over looking at her. So she has.
It's been a slow process, but she has got there eventually.
A really weird one, isn't it?
Yeah, strange one. Very strange.
But the whole thing's just like
surreal.
Yeah.
So Susan is asking, is there anything you can do to produce milk? No, apart from artificially make some milk with lamb powder. There's nothing else we can do for Mum to help her produce. That's why we're keeping persistent and letting baby have a little sook naturally from Mum. Well, before tonight, before she was actually sooking just herself, we had to hold Mum's head and lift her leg up and let baby in for a sook. So the idea being that natural stimulation, where the baby is sooking from Mum, encourages her to make more and more and more milk as her bag gets empty. But really, there's not much improvement yet. But we're going to keep trying.
Over the next few days, if baby, I wish you had her name.
Yeah.
If baby doesn't want her bottle, we'll know that she's getting enough milk off Mum. So hopefully she will start.
Yeah, she'll be able to tell us, because
it.
she's quite stubborn, isn't she? If she doesn't want her bottle, that's it. She'll not entertain it at all.
No, she'll not.
So yeah, she gets fed. She will be. Well, she's just been fed now, and it's 10 to 9. So that'll do her till I feed her. Because obviously she's sleeping at this time of the night. There's not much going on. She gets cuddled up under a heat lamp. I will feed her about 1:30 in the morning, which is just fantastic, because I had to get up this morning at 2:30 and start defrosting the car, which was complete misery. But she's looking healthy, so it's all worth it. Updating her eyesight. Everyone's asking about her eyesight. So we're worried, and rightly so, that she was at least partially blind, if not fully blind. So Dr. Hastings, our vet, came in yesterday to have a look. He done a little flashlight test on her pupils, and when the flashlight shone into her eyes, there was dilation there, which means that she's sensing some light, and there's at least some shapes going to be. She's going to be able to see some shapes, which suggests how she's able to find Mum's teat and why she watches us like she's doing right now. She's obviously able to see something. Yeah, see, she just reacted there when you swung that bottle. She can't see much. We're pretty sure she can't see much. But Dr. Hastings is hoping that with given time, the sight will come gradually, and she'll end up, well, hopefully being able to see as good as any others. But we'll just have to wait and see. It's not something we've ever came across before.
Mind you, she's not something we've come across before.
No.
Either. So unless unless we just haven't noticed before, and other baby pygmies, maybe they don't get their sight at, in the first few days.
We'd surely. But it's when was it born? Friday. So yeah, that's the update in her eyesight.
See, they need a name. Now you're calling it Ed. Is it she?
When was she? Sorry. So she has partial sight, basically, is what we'll leave it at just now. We're hoping that it's going to return and get even better as time goes on. She can get about quite happily though, can't she?
Can, yeah.
I mean, she bounces about the trailer, and she can get under Mum to have a sook, so she must be able to have some sort of navigation. Otherwise, if everything was completely pitch black to her, she would have absolutely no bearings on where she actually is.
Mind you, Mum's very good with it, isn't she?
She is. She ushers her about. But Mum's not got a name. Mary's asking, has Mum got a name? She's not got a name, but the poll's going to be going up after our baby is named, which is tomorrow night. So we'll keep that. We'll keep another poll. Maybe see what baby's name is, and then we'll get a name kind of correlating with that, so they remain a pair. Is she a week old yet? No, I think she's only. Tracy's asking, is she a week old yet? It's at 3 days now, 3 full days. So very young yet, very tiny yet. It seems longer as that though, doesn't it?
It's been a long weekend.
Feels like I've been getting up in the middle of the night for about 5 years.
Please don't feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Nah,
looking for the sympathy vote here.
Right, off subject. Spoiler alert, or not a spoiler alert. Show everybody to your right hand side.
What's going on?
Pan right. Oh, it looks tiny.
It looks rubbish on stream.
It's not that tiny. We've got our famous Dulscone Christmas tree up and lit today, which is great. I feel we're quite late with it this year. Everybody, it's right on the edge of the That's the main A75, which passes by us. They called the Dumfries bypass. And when you're driving up the bypass, it does. I mean, self-praise is no honour, but we think it looks good off the
Yeah,
road.
we're quite chuffed with it.
But unfortunately, it does. Can you pan in a bit? You can hardly see it there. There they are. Unfortunately, our star at the top. We usually don't have that flashing. I'm not a fan of it flashing, but
We'll get another star, I think.
the controls went a bit haywire. What do you think? Flashing or not flashing?
Oh,
We made it tiny again.
Yeah, well, we can't focus on her forever, Pete. We'll have to move on. We've got lots to get to tonight. I just want to address a comment from Elaine Bisson here. I wrote a simple text that Pumpkin needed to run, simply meaning he is full of energy, and got a note that it went against community rules. We aren't. This is a Facebook thing. I don't know why this keeps. We've had 2-3 messages now saying this has happened. Don't panic, folks. It's not us. It must be something to do with Facebook. I don't know whether it's a glitch on Facebook, but there seems to be certain comments that get flagged up by Facebook for absolutely. I've no idea why, but I'm sure it'll all be fine and sort itself out. But rest assured, you've not insulted us. Don't worry. It's not us that's acting. It's Facebook doing it itself. So yeah, don't worry. It's not us, is it, Pete?
It's not. It's not. Love to hear from you. And sorry that it causes anybody.
It's very, very like of the tens of thousands of comments. It's literally a handful.
Very
so
rare.
very rare. Denise says, "Can vets not inject mother to help milk come down like the horses?" No.
No, unfortunately not.
No. Caroline, how did you find Mum? Well, basically, to put it simply, we looked round all the goats that were in the pen and looked for the one with the swollen back end, like that looked like.
And she had a tiny wee drop of blood in her.
Yeah, a tiny bit, a drop of blood on her. It was on her tail, was it?
Yeah, I think
And
so.
So you're looking for swollen and a wee bit of blood to show that there's signs. But other than that, there's nothing, was there? It was actually
Well,
quite hard to find.
Other than she was staring a bit, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was kind of lurking around. She wasn't committing herself fully. She was kind of lurking around like, is that my baby? I'm not sure. Cindy says, do you think baby was premature at birth? No. I think it was premature and it was that tiny. I don't think it would survive.
No, it's too well formed. She's got bigger already, hasn't she?
Yeah, she is.
Days?
Yep, definitely.
Can you see her all right, folks? Because you seem to be in a shadow there. All the lights coming over this side. I should have brought the big torch up.
I'm just reading through these comments here. Sorry.
We had a lovely message from Tampa Joe last night. I didn't get a chance to get back to you, Joe, but it was lovely to hear from you. She told her son there's some donkeys arriving, and he freaked out because I think she's already got 11 horses. He says, "Mom, we don't need any more donkeys," but it was a little Winston and Pumpkin Teddy, so it was okay.
What's that? I can't see that. I'm trying to read these comments. Thank you for all your comments coming in. It's amazing. All the likes as well, and extremely generous with everyone's stars. Thank you so much who've sent them. Let me just see. It's not too good at loading up the star comments. Right, we'll move on to Pumpkin and Winston. I think we've covered Mum. Remember, folks, the poll is on Facebook, and it is I'll maybe pin it to the top of our Facebook page so you can find it easily. So remember to set your reactions on there, so that you can get your choice in the name, because it's a community decision. Every one of your votes count. So we will be keeping an eye on that. Samantha says, pretty tree. It was actually, Samantha, homemade. Farmer Pete had the idea of what to do, and myself and Farmer Joe put it into action, and it's a homemade tree, which is even nicer. Do you want to hold this, Pete, and then I'll just double check and see if there's any more reactions on this. I think someone said that I was behind on the reactions, so maybe.
Alright, so again, Eeyore and Rio on stream 24/7 through the donkey cam. That's it up there, and we've got all our twitchers and Dulscone midwives still, looking after things for us. I know the computer went off today because we had to do an update on it because it was playing up. It wouldn't attach. What's the word? Wouldn't connect with something. That's the word I'm looking for. So we had to do an update on it, and that's why we went off air for a wee while today. But I think we're back on. Winston having a wee nibble there, and they've got their groovy, cool new navy coats on this morning. You may have seen that on the camera, kindly donated by one of our Facebook friends. Thank you very much for those, and they're looking kind of hip and trendy, aren't they?
Kind of groovy,
aren't they?
I'll go through some of these comments,
right,
to try and get everyone.
And Rio continues to turn kind of reddy pinky colour. We've noticed this, I've been saying over the past few days, that the gravel we use underneath the straw here, it was recycled tarpaulin chippings that came from a local supermarket car park when they were resurfacing it. And for some reason, whether it was the red markings on the ground or whether it was the some kind of red chip in the tarmac planings, I don't know, but she loves to, you will see them every so often, Eeyore and Rio having a roll. They love to roll in the gravel or sand if they have it, but she makes particular effort to clear the straw underneath their feet just here, which isn't clear just now, but you do see it clear when she comes up and she rolls in it. And she's really, whether you can see it on the light or not, she's really turning pink. It's a bit more unusual than normal. I don't know if whatever's in these tarpaulin chippings has some kind of trace element or I don't know, some kind of natural thing that she's attracted to, but I mean,
she likes a roll, doesn't she?
She does. I mean, you can see the front of her chest there. She's turning pink. Right, you darling?
Do you want to say a wee bit about the Christmas event, Pete?
The Christmas event, yes. Santa is coming to Dalscone again. He'll be back this year. Starts a week on Saturday, and it's entitled Santa's Running Late.
It's a bit of a theme this year, isn't it?
Yep. So it's tickets went on sale to our members on Saturday and to the general public today. So still spaces available if you want to come along. We're running various days through December, Fridays and Saturdays, Friday evenings and all day Saturday. So if you want to come along, please check our websites or some of the posts on our
what's going
on our Facebook page down there, and you can come along. It's we'll not tell you too much about it. We don't take all the drama away from it.
If you're looking to book tickets over the phone, folks, you can do that. Maybe the easiest way is, if you can't get through in the morning, because the phone lines were jammed solid today, but if you can't get through in the morning, if you want to just send us a message with your you could send a message or contact details and we can get in touch, and it saves anyone trying to get through when the phone lines are busy. But
the girls will get back to you.
That might be the easiest way. The girls can get back to you and get you booked in for your dates, because there's quite a few days that are looking really full now.
Well, it's getting down to kind of limited availability. It's not a huge capacity, but lots of surprises, lots of fun to be had. We're on various selected dates through December. So
there's so many comments here, and it's nice to see. Take that a wee sec. Thank you for all your comments and all your messages that have came in about Penny. So everyone's been so nice and offering loads of support.
You better tell everybody who Penny is.
For Penny. So Penny, as there was some people asking, yeah. So Penny is my golden retriever, and unfortunately, beginning of last week, she was diagnosed with cancer. So it's she's not going to be cured from it, but we can certainly treat it. And she started our chemo today, our first round of chemo today, and everything went well. In fact, she's in fantastic fettle, a fantastic mood. She's doing really well tonight. So, yep, keep your fingers crossed for her. Keep her in your thoughts. She's doing excellent at the minute. We just need her to keep fighting. That's what she's going to do. But no, she was in good fettle at lunchtime, Pete, wasn't she?
She was, yeah. She was a different dog at lunchtime than she was at
this morning.
At breakfast time before she left. She was.
So yeah, she's doing well, and yeah, all we can do is keep our fingers crossed. It's down to her now, and I'm sure she's gonna do great. She's already made friends at the vets because she's extremely friendly. Yeah, so thank you again for all your comments. So she did start today, so it'll go on for 2 weeks to see how she reacts to the chemo and that everything's okay, and then we'll take it from there and see how it goes. So yeah, thank you. Just wanted to clear that up because I've seen there's loads of comments. It's really nice that everyone's caring so much, and I'm sure collective positivity is going to help her. Certainly not going to do any harm, Pete, is it?
No. Pumpkin's got he's enjoying it to distraction. They've been very relaxed today, all four of them. Unusually relaxed. I mean,
Pumpkin's not normally this still for
I know, but I was on the cameras a few
more
times
than 5
today,
seconds.
All four of them were all lying down having a nap, which is I think it's quite unusual. He's a nice, friendly fettle tonight.
He is. We're seeing some comments here saying that Pixel is closing in on Miracle for the name.
Whoa.
So it's getting tight, everyone. So if you're wanting Pixel to win or you're wanting Miracle to win, remember and vote. So that I know there's a few irate people when Winston was named and Pumpkin was named. Hello, pal.
Well, we never thought we were going to end
You
up
want to come and
with
see
Winston.
Ben? No, we never thought we'd end up with a Winston, but you guys loved it, so here we are. I think it suits them. So Thursday night, everyone, as well, for all our locals and those in the surrounding area, is our late night opening for the gift shop and the toy shop. So we're going to do a live from the toy shop throughout the week, I think. Pete, I think we can probably do that.
Yep. 5 p.m. till 8.
5 p.m. till 8. Free hot drinks on arrival, so if you want to come and have a look, you can get a hot chocolate or a coffee and browse around the toy shop or the farm shop, do a little bit of Christmas shopping, and come and say hello. Julie knows, I think, 90% of the people in the surrounding area, doesn't she? And she works in the shop, so
and we'll all be there.
We'll all be there, so it'll be nice to see everyone.
And it's the weather's looking fine. I know I was commenting last week on, was it Saturday morning, how wacky the weather was. But the temperature certainly changed last night. It was the first morning that the water was frozen up here in the polytunnel. So there's this a brisk frost last night, but it turned out to be a fantastic day. In fact, Ben got a picture when he's over checking our sheep and ewes across the road today. So he got a picture for the 2023 calendar.
Oh, it was a cracker, folks.
It was just pity he didn't make this year's calendar.
It was a beezer, yeah. It was just a bit too late. But one thing we would say about the Christmas event as well, if you're thinking about getting your tickets, these guys are going to be the star of the show. So it's not only going to be Santa that's famous on on our Christmas event. You can come and meet Winston and Pumpkin.
You come to see everybody.
Get your picture taken with them. Remember, the most famous donkeys in the world at the minute. And probably the cutest as well, with their little jackets on. So yeah, you can come and see them, included in your ticket obviously, and also included in the ticket price is all day soft play. So you can pop in, have a good play, get your breakfast, and then come to go through our Christmas experience.
Right, no.
I would like you to stop nibbling everyone, Winston.
He's just having just wants a piece of everybody, don't you?
Yeah. Exciting times. There's lots going on. Calendar update, Pete. When we had our first run's coming off on Wednesday, isn't it?
Our first delivery will arrive with us on Wednesday, and then the bulk of them, I think, on Thursday, and then it's all systems go. The girls have got all the orders sorted out, ready to pop into their package and head off to various points around the world. So it's all in order. So hopefully everything should be posted out by the end of this week.
I think our most far-flung place we had someone wanting a calendar sent was Guam.
Does anybody know where Guam is?
So if you're watching from Guam, hello.
Hello, Guam.
It's amazing the reach that Facebook can get.
Thank you for getting in touch. We do. I don't think we can stretch to go. We did look up the postage costs to Guam, and I think it would be cheaper for us actually to jump on a plane and bring it to you. You're in quite a remote, far-flung, but beautiful-looking place. So yeah, if you know where Guam is, put it in the comments. We'll tell you later on. Right, so yeah, everybody's fine. Eeyore, and they're even quite relaxed tonight with their treats, aren't they?
It's maybe the colder weather.
I don't know. They've just got a different vibe tonight. I mean, there's Rio standing looking the other direction when she knows we're here, which is so the temperature's dropped. So Pumpkin and Winston, they've had their new jackets on all day, and they'll have a wee stretch there. So thank you again to our Facebook friend who donated these two beautiful navy jackets. Your name has escaped me. Apologies for that, but very, very kind.
The next stream.
We will. We have got a multitude of coats. They've got a different coat for every day, really. Some of them are too big for them just now, but certainly will grow into them. And there's Eeyore, even deserted us. She's up and way back to nibble some hay, so they're very relaxed tonight.
If you can do us a favour, folks, as well, I forgot to say on the stream, if you could give us a like on the stream. If you're watching and haven't liked the stream already, we'd really appreciate it. And if you would give us a share as well, give the stream a share. That's very hard to say. That would be great. You can see all the little likes popping up on the right hand side, so if you can give us a like and a share, it would be greatly appreciated. If you've not liked the Dulscone Facebook page, please do so as well. You don't miss any of our content when we go live. And obviously our new YouTube channel, where you can catch up on all the previous and historic streams, and you can listen to us drone on and on.
There's actually, which I didn't realise, there's a video popped up on my Facebook the other day. There's a video of when Candy was born back in May, I think it was. Flossie and Candy. Flossie, her other, she's the kind of coloured piebald donkey, and the video's on there of Candy being born. I watched it, so I don't know what's the content in that, but we will have to get that onto YouTube at some stage. Angela Marie, you got it spot on. Pacific Ocean, Guam. Angela, did you know that, or did you need to Google it? Well done. Yeah, it's in the South Pacific, if I'm not mistaken, kind of roundabout.
You don't know, really, do you?
I think.
You're trying to blag it.
I think
don't know.
I think it's northwest of New Zealand, up around that.
South Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, somewhere in the ocean.
I do know where it is. It's heading for Fiji, around that way. Sounds beautiful.
Don't listen to him, folks. He's trying to trick you. He thinks he knows where it is.
I want to go there.
Thank you for the stars, everyone. That's incredibly generous tonight. Thank you so much.
Janet, have mum donkeys got coats to wear? They haven't. We've our mum donkeys never get coats on, really. They're well used to the conditions around here, especially in the polytunnel here. I think if they're outside without any shelter, in kind of adverse conditions, yeah, we could put a coat on them. But they've really no need for them in here, and they've got a lovely bedded court, and no draft coming in, no rain blowing in. It really is the most beautiful cold kind of winter's night. But no, they're fine.
Nice.
I've fallen out of the hotspot. Nikki says she just watched the video of Flossie giving birth. Going back watching all your videos. I hope it was alright, Nikki, because I never watched it. I can't remember what went on that one.
Was this Flossie?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Remember the size of your brain. So, yeah, for some reason we're starting to...
Helen's asking, have they got new... no, sorry. Tracy Wilcox is asking, have they got new coats on? Yeah, we go through, because we get sent coats, everyone's really nice and sends some quotes for the baby donkeys. We just keep cycling through all the quotes that we get sent, so we use them all. Look at Winston's little coat; he's fair cute tonight, isn't he?
Yeah, I've thingied out at the Christmas tree. I know you weren't looking, but so I didn't see the comments. Do you think the star flashing or the star?
I'm saying there's lots of videos popping up on Facebook with your farm. I see one of 5 bellies giving birth. That was a while ago.
Oh, 5 bellies! That was a big night.
I think we're
Our stream was 5 bellies given. She was our big one from during the year. She was one of our boar goats, for those of you who don't know. And when we scanned them last January, February, she had 5 babies in her, and we watched her religiously on the camera right through springtime. And she went into labour one night about 9 o'clock, and that was a big event for her.
Have to come off or move.
Unfortunately, she 2 of her babies were stillborn. Farmer Ben delivered all 5, but she did have 3 healthy babies out of it. But it was quite a coup for us, wasn't it?
It was exciting.
Sad that all 5 didn't make it, but yeah, that video's on there as well. So again, we'll have to get that one onto.
We'll be adding them all up, and they've not got the dates when the stream was posted, but we're going to get that on there, and then you can watch through in chronological order if you want to. You can watch right back in the summer and forward. I don't know if we'll get everyone on, but
no, it's quite a lot. Apologies for some reason it wants to stream in and out. Then Shirley says it's there's a Christmas in. Yeah, we'll move out a bit. There's a crispness in the air in South Yorkshire, in Barnsley, down in Farmer Robert and Farmer David country. Oh, is she? So, slightly better signal where we are here. Jackie says, do baby donkeys have their teeth yet? They've got their front teeth, yeah, they have. They can give you a wee bit of, they do like to nibble at you a wee bit.
I think they come out with their teeth, don't they? They come out with their teeth because they've always got teeth from as soon as they come out.
And Angela Marie says, don't need the flash, it's better without that for the animals. So she's not a fan of the flash on the Christmas tree either. But I need to.
Right guys, I've moved out of the polytunnel and Farmer Pete is going to reverse the pygmy goats back down and get the heat lamps back on. So quick recap of tonight. Pygmy goats doing good. Oh, it was close to that. Pygmy goats are doing great. She's starting to suck from mum. Eyesight's looking a lot better. Not great, she can see a little bit, but not a huge amount. So that's a bonus, considering we thought she had no sight at all. Winston and Pumpkin are doing amazing. They're flying about as usual. Quite relaxed tonight. Late night opening on Thursday night for our Christmas late night openings from now until was that 4 weeks, I think. We'll have 4 weeks of late night openings. I think it's all on a Thursday night. So the first one is this Thursday, 5 till 8, and if you come in between 5 and 8 you get a free hot drink, so that you can have your hot drink whilst you're having a look round and doing a bit of Christmas shopping. We can keep the toy if you want to get the toys, and we can keep them until Christmas, or the gifts, and we can keep them until Christmas, so it's out of the way of prying eyes. You can certainly do that as well, and then you can just collect them Christmas Eve or any time through Christmas week. Absolutely not a problem. That's another service that we can do for you. Thank you so much for all the stars. There's been loads of stars this evening, and I don't know what was going on with the signal at the end there. It's very frustrating, but we're looking at getting a Wi-Fi in there so that lambing time, or even closer than that, it means we'll not drop off, because it's so annoying for everyone, not just yourselves but for us as well. It's really frustrating. Is Pumpkin's nose a wee bit pink? Probably Mary from just actually hassling Rio. She's probably getting it from he's probably getting it from Rio and just getting it onto his nose. Farmer Ben does well delivering babies. Thank you, Donna. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. Especially when there's a live stream at the same time, there's a lot of a lot of pressure going on as well, but like to get them out safe if we can, like to let mums do them themselves if they can as well. I think my comments have froze here, so thank you for all your comments. Like and share the stream for us if you would be so kind, and we will see you very, very shortly for the announcement of the little baby's name. I'll maybe walk down here, and I don't think we'll lose signal. There's more stars still coming in. You guys are awesome. So we will see you probably tomorrow night for a quick name announcement. And for Christmas event tickets, if you message the page with your contact details, one of the girls can get back to you, because the phone lines do get very, very busy, and there's limited tickets. The tickets are going quite quick. They've only been on sale to the general public for 1 day. 1 day officially. Our members got in early bird specials, but yeah, make sure not to miss out. So thank you for joining us. We'll see you. When's the next stream, Pete? Do you know? Not sure yet. Not sure what's scheduled for tomorrow.
We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated.
We'll have to come on and announce baby's name. When we can maybe run it till tomorrow night. Is that
it is tomorrow night? Yeah,
right.
24 hours. So we'll maybe see you tomorrow night. We'll put it on Facebook before we come live. And yeah, thank you for all your support, and have a great night. From Farmer Pete and Farmer Ben.
Night night, everybody.
Night night. We'll see you later.